Maybe I'm wanting to go back to a simpler time in life, crawl back into the womb. Maybe I'm envious of children. All I know is that there's a point in every person's life, I think it hit me at 13 maybe, where you really lose your innocence. One day you're a child. You're living in this colorful world where everything is a wonderful mystery and the whole world revolves around you. One day you try to go just a little further than usual. You're testing your limits, and you realize that there is a leash on your collar, and you keep pulling and pulling, but all you do is choke yourself. Then you take a look around you. You finally see the big picture, or at least a part of it. You think about where you are in the scheme of things. You have this amazing revelation, but you hate it because it's not pretty and it's not fun. You begin to ask questions that really can't be answered, except this time they are questions that matter. Your every movement is fixed and monitored carefully. Your future is planned and any deviation is punishable. There is no time for fun and games, for you are preparing to join the rat race. Where's your place? And then there is this matter with the leash that you are now aware of. You see who is at the end of it. They are your parents and teachers. Totalitarianism disguised as guidance. So you keep pulling, trying to escape, trying to find a weak link, and you keep choking. Well, you either give up or you break your neck. A lucky few get away. Now there you are, trapped and dehumanized. But it gives you lots of time to think. Perhaps because the only thing you have are your thoughts. So you think and you plan and you dream about what you'll do when and if you're ever free. Finally, one day it is declared that you are free. However, by the time they're through with you, you are a helpless, shivering mess, completely drained, and your spirit is broken. You're afraid because you know nothing else. Freedom has always been this distant dream. Now you can go. But where? So there you remain. Or maybe you carefully step away. Slowly now, steady, like a baby fawn taking her first steps. And you look back to see that your parents and teachers weren't holding the leash after all. They were merely on the other end of it with their own collars. You feel sorry for them. But what a revelation. You're free, wild as a deer. But wait, you can only go so far. There's a big fence blocking your way. It's 20 miles high and it's guarded by police, the government, your boss, and the army. And you're still chained. It's just a little longer than before. You thought you were free? Ha! You look around, you see millions of others just like you, all connected with chains, and they're so tangled and intertwined that no one can tell who's holding the leash anymore. And the chains are too strong and the fence is too high for you alone. But the only way you can ever hope to break free is for everyone to pull together at the same time and tear down the fence. But everyone is pulling in different directions, trying to achieve their own ends. And half of them don't even realize that they're chained because they never even tried to leave. Maybe they're the lucky ones. At least they find bliss. But you know that there are greener pastures elsewhere, a place where there are no chains and no collars, and you roam freely. And it's just on the other side of that fence.
I am the abandoned spawn of invention, suckling at the breast of technology. In a corporate science fiction simulacrum, my heritage has been evaporated into a mist I cannot grasp. I am crashing the windshield of reality into the abyss of existential abandon and political delirium. I see in my video eyes undocumented souls in a countdown for state execution. I, the reflection of what you want to see in me, the target of your premeditated violence, the model token, the educated alien, the victim of your forked-tongued crucifying demon, stretching out my limbs to touch the edge of a world filled with underground racism and polite hatred. My life has no redemption value for your bigotry. You filthify my existence by making me the axis for your woes. We, the raw genetic mutation of global assimilation, surviving the ideological chlorine of a brainwash. We, the catalysts, the synthesizers, refusing to isolate our brains from our souls, our hearts from our genitals, our dreams from the worlds. We resist fragmentation, deconstruction, alienation. We, the burning montage of memories and dreams, living in cold shadows, shuffling along the crust of civilization. We have below zero identities in an apocalyptic countdown. We mutate, we change, we transform, breathe in and out, reincarnating from womb to womb, shaped by the forces of life. We blink between centuries, photocopying ourselves. Our presence is an illusion of our senses, swimming against the collective stream of consciousness.